Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny 5 Alive here, and we are back with the Blueprint Spotlights. It's been a while, but the contests are over, so we're back to a regular schedule, and I am joined here with the Hot Dog Squad, Web Searcher, and Wix.
Hey.
The Missy Goods, Chant and Floss.
Hey. Hello.
And we're going to be looking at 28 amazing vintage blueprints from the Channel 5 gaming community, so stay tuned, and let's check them out.
I don't even remember this song. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We had a good time playing. We'll see you next Friday.
All right, if you guys want to get your blueprints featured on the show, all you got to do is join our Discord community. Information is down in the description below. Once you're in the channel, there is a challenge series that you can post your blueprints in, and I wanted to mention that to anyone that's not aware. We have kind of shut down the Planko blueprints, which was anything goes, and we're keeping it specifically to challenges from now on. The Planko blueprints, we have a few to finish up still, like 5, right, Wick?
Yeah, or a little bit more, maybe.
Yeah, and then for now, if you guys are in Discord, you could still use the Planko blueprints to share your creations with one another. And if we so happen to run low on content, we can still feature stuff from there. All right, let's dive into these new vintage DLC creations. All right, first up is Vintage Garden created by Enigmandra. Ooh.
Like it. Good colors.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Princess Emily.
Mm-hmm.
I love these new balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
These guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the planters. I love these new planters.
I love the
And
animation
more
on
bushes.
You can see all the recolored flowers being used here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some ATMs or drink stands.
Vending machines.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I
the
remember
word.
them saying something about the drink machines or any of the little machines needed to be close to shops with similar products. Do y'all remember
Oh, really?
Frontier saying anything about that? Because I seem to
No.
recall they said that it makes a difference on how well they function, is if they're close to a shop.
Oh.
Really?
So, like, people won't go out of their way to go to them?
I'm not exactly certain. I just remembered listening to their broadcast when they were talking about the pack when they released it, and that stuck in my mind. They said that they needed to be close to shops.
Oh. And
I'd
close
love it if
by,
anybody
not
would
just...
look into that and see if there's something to it.
I could kind of understand it if that brand has to be in the park already. Like, they'll only go to a Street Fox coffee vending machine if they're aware of... If they've already got Street Fox coffee shops about. I don't know if they're...
Maybe it has
they
something to
do
do
take
with
proximity.
their argument of saying it, them being stocked, they need to have a shop of that type.
Yeah, I suppose.
Will a guest get into these balloons?
No.
No,
No.
not really, but I love these balloons, how they go up and down, and this build is really pretty. I'd love to. I can picture it with the pathway
Mm-hmm.
running through it.
Yeah, it's a great centerpiece crossing
Yeah.
through your park.
Yeah, for sure.
And I really do like the colors.
Yeah, she's always good with colors. I think.
Nice
Andra.
pastel.
Mm-hmm. All right, great stuff,
I love
Enigmandra. And here's the small vintage shop by Enigmandra.
That's cute.
Well, I want to see the elephant on the right a little closer. I really like the way they colored that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. I didn't realize you could color it so vibrant.
Yeah, there's 4 different colors you can pick from for palettes, so it's pretty cool. They really gave us a lot more choices with this pack when it comes to coloring.
She missing a panel there? Whoops. Oh.
No, I don't think so. Is she?
Well, it seems like it's going on the wrong side. You know how things do that when they're slightly off a pixel?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes if you flip them, oddly enough, you get an extra
Yeah.
pixel. But it's still flickering there.
Just split
But
it
most
from
likely
there.
you're going to butt it up against something, so I don't see it
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
too big of
Yeah.
a deal. That's a quaint little piece.
Yeah, true cute.
Hmm. Whoa.
Wow.
Amazing.
Daring Dan's... what's that?
Richard-
Go ahead.
Hey, there's a person
The
floating in the air.
The Richables.
Hot air.
I don't know.
Hot air emporium dirigibles.
Dirigibles.
All right.
I don't know. See that person in the air to the left?
There's so much to look at here. Person in the air.
Yeah, there's a guy to the left of the build. Go to your left. Go around the corner. There's a
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh yeah.
He's like, look, I can do it without the balloons.
It's staring Dan, man.
I guess so.
He took the step further.
All right,
Okay.
so
This is gorgeous.
This is gorgeous.
Does this one
This
take
is
off?
safer, right?
He probably has
yeah,
a
He's
station.
probably set it stationary.
He asked me to set the ride to test to affect the to trigger effects.
Ah, so maybe it is.
Oh, cool.
That's a really cool ride skin. I didn't realize how well it matches the balloons.
Yeah, it's
That's
so
very
clever.
vintage.
Mm-hmm.
This is
think
an old
the-
ride,
This has
right?
this has
Yeah,
a steam,
Yeah.
steam
He
pump.
remodified it after with the new vintage stuff and puts a lot of new pieces onto it.
Wow.
Super cool.
Confetti.
That's cute. I want to see if
Think
the other balloon starts to rise up to the left.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
pretty
looks
sure it
like
does that.
Oh,
there it
yeah.
goes.
Yeah.
Yep, leaves the building and come.
That went up fast. Because I was just looking at it, and then you said that, and I was like, "Where'd it go?"
I love the top
I
of it.
like how it just nestles in there.
I love the chains. Yeah, it looks like it pulled it open.
The colours are brilliant as well.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, keep looking up so we won't get crushed by the balloon when it lands.
I think it stays up there for a while. All right, let's
Probably.
walk through here.
He made that's cool.
Oh wow!
Does it goes so fast that thing.
Oh,
is-
that's
Eat coffee.
It does,
Yeah.
doesn't it? I keep thinking my game's on super fast forward
Yeah.
when I place it down,
got
and
con-
oh no,
I got
it
confused.
actually is going that far.
It's perfect though for coffee. Yeah, it works. But look at these little details. Oh,
Wow.
popping that popcorn. I like it.
Bong, bong.
This is gorgeous. All these
It
details.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Stunning.
This
really
is a
is.
lot of effort for a ride skin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Look at the lights. Just the lights that they put in. Oh,
So the queue
amazing.
runs all the way up to here, I take it?
Yeah.
Just like it.
So you kind of
Let's
pass
see
by
the
that-
night.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Definitely.
Glows
It kind of
beautifully.
the colors make remind me of his what was it, Magic Emporium?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I think they would go nicely side by side.
I like
Wow.
how he's tethered that balloon with rope.
Yeah.
Well,
This is
nice.
One little rope.
2,300
Wow.
pieces. A lot
That's
cheaper
not bad.
than I thought it would be.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is a great piece for a very efficient price.
Very creative.
Well done,
Yes.
Zafar.
so awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful work. All right, it's nice to see that like we're getting some ride skins and stuff out of the vintage DLC. That's a lot of creativity used with all those pieces.
Mhm.
Oh, I love ride skins.
I'm
I
liking
do.
seeing what can be done with this, so it's exciting. Passiflora, Vintage Paris, 1900 Flower Shop by Rohana.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Whoa,
that is
Wow.
beautiful.
That's
I love the
beautiful.
colors.
look at the statue.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
thinking
the
man.
thinker. Yeah, the
Yeah.
thinker.
As a thinker.
Should I get flowers or not?
Wow.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous.
Wait, is this from the adventure one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
The palm.
It fits so well there.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the new recolorable flowers.
Yeah, and the vases or what
pots.
is this?
Yeah.
Are these new?
pots. Yeah.
Uh huh.
Oh, I don't. Did we see these ones, Chant, when we were going?
Yeah.
We did. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, look
Oh, I
at
want to
this.
see the interior so bad.
This is so cool. Oh, there's glass. Nice.
hmm Didn't overdo it. Just a little bit of glass is the way to do it too.
Great details on the building on the outside.
I want to
Yeah,
go inside
around
to
the
the
That's
window.
shop.
lovely.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's
Wow.
really
even did like a
cozy.
little rug on the floor.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Different
Yeah.
rugs too. There's a
Oh.
smaller one on the left.
Oh wow, that one's it's like a doily.
Yes.
I wonder what
She's
this
so
looks like.
she is
at
so
night.
good at
She is
interior
great.
work.
Mm-hmm.
Love that
There's
candle.
just small,
That's
intricate detail.
Yeah.
What is this made out of?
The
beautiful. It's a bracket. Yep.
Whoa.
and
That's
those
gnarly.
chain bits.
I love all these little different pots she had to invent.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. I didn't think you could get this much variety with a flower shop.
It has
It's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
I love this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I also
Let's
like
do it
the I like the color of green she went with here.
I do too.
Yeah.
The limey green.
hmm
Mm.
Aw.
I like how it's
I
kind
bet
of
the interior is
separated.
gorgeous too. Yep.
Mm,
That's what I
yeah.
thought.
Those Christmas lights really work well.
yeah.
They do.
Those are- They're the new vintage lights, those ones.
Those are, yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the arch.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Right.
Oh, that's awesome.
It really is.
Great eye
Beautiful
for
work,
detail.
Rohana.
Her attention to details is amazing.
I
Yeah.
love the way this thing lights up too. Gazebo thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Vintage Carousel and Fountain by Haplo. Holy
love
new
those
flowers. Yeah.
I wonder if he has any bees
Walk on through
in
the-
there. He's got
Oh.
something.
That's right, they added bees.
Multicolored fireflies.
Yeah, there's fireflies,
butterflies.
there's like butterflies. I bet you he's got some of the
I
bees.
love
floating around.
these new bees and insects and stuff.
I wish the bees would
Brings
show
it
up
to
a
life.
little better. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
and as long as he doesn't have the flies in here, I'm in good shape.
So this is kind of what you can do with those new kits. The wall piece kits.
Yeah.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
So
Right, he's kept them separate, so you can have them together, the two bits.
Oh, that's nice. That was thinking ahead when you create.
Yeah. That roof is amazing.
It's
Mhm.
very pretty.
Like to see this at
Indeed it
night.
is.
I want to see that carousel up close. Oh,
think
that's
this
just
one
a
was,
regular carousel. Okay, I didn't know if he made his own or what.
wait,
That was
does
number
that?
one on the front page, right?
That's the one that comes with the game there.
I didn't realize it had a balloon on it. There's a lot of stuff that's already vintage in the game, eh?
Mm.
Yeah.
Little
It's a nice
airplane on it
idea.
and everything.
Love those new trim pieces we got.
Oh yeah, the
Yes.
gold ones.
Yeah, they add so much.
Ooh.
They do.
Wow, look at those
I love how
fireflies.
he lit the paths right there.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
creative.
That's
yeah.
nice.
Looks like a touch of reality.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's real nice.
And it kind of gives like a pattern in the ground when it's.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, great job, Augie.
No, it's half
I love how he's used the carousel
Ah,
horse
sorry.
at the top.
Great job, Papa.
Beautiful work.
Mm-hmm. Love
Yeah.
it.
hmm
You guys are knocking them out of the park on this show.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. War by Taco King?
I laughed so hard when I put this down.
The elephants. Look at the guns.
Sharpshooters.
And who are they
Yeah,
against?
cannon.
Penguins.
What are they?
Oh my god.
Oh, brilliant!
I-
Jet. Oh, they're
I
amazing.
actually would prefer to be on the penguin sides.
I think I have to
Yeah.
agree.
I think the elephants are going to kick their tail though.
Oh,
No.
cannons.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah,
shields.
it's just because the elephants, as soon as the penguins get within, hand-to-hand combat range, the elephants are going to crush them.
Oh, I don't know. A dive
They're
bombing
slippery. They're
penguin.
just gonna dive bomb between their legs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Look how
maybe.
disciplined they look.
and then
There's-
slap you really
Disappointing.
hard with their flippers. Oh, yeah.
So he colored the new plants
Except
all
for
white.
except for their
Did he?
wooden.
Is that what he did?
Yeah,
Oh, that's clever.
this
that's
is really
very
interesting.
Oh,
I
that
love
is really clever.
Oh, that's a really good idea. It breaks up the snow, makes it look like it's
Mhm.
ice mixed in there.
Yeah.
Very.
Or
incredible.
yeah, I mean,
Or what it is, yeah.
Or what it is, yeah. But from a distance, it does look like ice sticking through.
Mm-hmm. It really does.
Yeah, that's really good.
No, it adds a little bit of extra noise in there. Yeah, I mean, even just having more variations of white plants in there would go a long way. I like that.
Good eye,
Beautiful
Jam.
centerpiece.
Yeah.
Does this mean he's gonna make like a penguin elephant war coaster or something?
I hope so.
I hope so.
That would be cool. I would like to see how this battle ends.
We need more animatronics. Because I personally, I still like handmade penguins more out of basic shapes. Because you can,
quite like
you can
these
animate
guys.
them, right?
Well, you
Yeah.
can make them different poses. Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
do that with
These, but these are nice. I mean, these they'll serve little purposes. I think we'll see the elephants used a little more often.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Fish and Chips Vintage Store by James Bradshaw.
Wow.
That's colorful.
Give us some
That's a
fish and
big sign.
Those letters are big.
They really are.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
scale them. That's right.
I like a lot of things in this game.
I've been playing Fallout, and I'm like, oh, just scale that down.
Yeah, just go here.
Oh, he's got the
No.
quartet in this. Cool.
Oh, I love these guys.
Do you have to
Yeah.
activate them?
Does he have a
Does he
trigger
have
maybe
them on
on
a
it?
Does
trigger?
you have a trigger?
Yeah, it looks like he has them set on a trigger.
Isn't there somewhere
I don't
where
know
you
what he
click
has
and it
set up.
says it's attached to trigger?
But I don't see a trigger.
No, me either.
Try to go on under the ground.
Click on it again. Doesn't it usually have a thing where it says it's attached to a trigger?
Oh, it just went off.
Okay.
Well, that,
Ba-da.
Yeah, it's on. It's on activate on trigger.
Live concert, guys.
it is cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's lights on the floor right at their feet. I feel like it's probably a light show. If there is a sequence there.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Can you change the melody they sing, or is it just that one? I haven't really checked it.
Oh, I
checked
don't
it out
think
yet.
so.
No, I think it's just the one.
I almost think I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I like that
I love
melody.
it.
Yeah. It was just
Yeah.
if you
Fish
could.
and chips.
I love seeing how people are using the different roof pieces.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Hmm
I do like how he's used the bandstand and merged it with the quartet stand,
hmm
Yeah.
And then merged it into the building.
and then merged it into the building. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, building mushing.
Built-in machine.
The technical term.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Great stuff, James Bradshaw. I believe that's a newer name. I don't recognize it too much.
Yeah.
Dragon's Fort Hotel by Rickman. Hotel. Vintage hotel. Interesting. Hotel Castle, I guess.
Yeah, it's interesting. A mix of styles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that was what I thought with the vintage DLC. That I did the review on it and I looked at it all and I was like, I can't really see a lot of stuff being built from scratch with this pack, but instead accented with other things. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're
Yeah.
using the vintage pack as accents to pre-existing packs. Even everything we've seen so far is a mixture of what already existed in the game with vintage added on. So it's really like a polishing tool more than it is a building kit, right?
Yeah, I see it as
Yeah.
being very useful for
Yeah.
making things ornate.
Yeah, unless you just want to build like a Luna Park recreation. Well, I've built a full circus.
Yeah.
suppose,
Yeah, if you
mainly
want to do
from-
something like that, a movie theater, other than like the cinemas, the theaters, the plays, and the circus stuff, you're basically using a lot of the building pieces, the gardens and all that to go with everything else.
Absolutely. And it goes with a lot of the other packs, which seems to what all the DLCs
Yeah, and
have
it's-
been doing. They all work together, like it matches with the Studios pack, and which is really good.
See a
They
little
all
bit of
kind
that here,
intertwine.
where we got almost like a Victorian style castle. Never seen a castle look like this before, and that's with the aid of the
Yeah, it's like
vintage pack.
Baroque.
So
Kind of.
it's pretty cool.
I kind of feel like it's something you find in a game, like a fantasy game or something. This kind of building.
It's like a Zelda's castle or something.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know.
Like the
reminds
red
me of-
carpet.
Yeah, it's cool. Pingu, created by Dutch Religion. What's Pingu? Is this a game? Oh my!
No.
Hook a penguin?
Looks like a
Yeah,
midway
it's penguin.
kind of game.
You have to
Yeah,
throw
toss
the
a ring.
rings.
Did you
Yeah.
not have the card there?
Oh.
Toss a
The
ring.
animation. Well, not animation there. Stop motion Pingu.
Oh, that's great. Where's the elephants? Oh,
I like the prizes.
candy
Yeah.
canes. What's
Yeah, it gets worse.
spiders. What's that? Look at her gearing up. Pumpkin. Oh,
Right.
Dead mice. Oh no.
do they
That
at
could
least,
be like a cuddly toy.
do they
a
at
rat
least have a
toy.
deep fryer?
Wow. Here's your dead rat.
I love that roof
Congratulations.
detail.
I was gonna say the use of trims on the roof. It's amazing.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
love
that
how people are
piece.
playing around with these different pieces to make new creations.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
Love those archwaves, the Victorian
Yeah.
archwaves.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Looks great.
It's gorgeous.
And the penguin on the top.
Penguin at the top, yeah.
Yeah, I think this could be a fun little series if you keep rolling with this, doing different
Midway
Vi-
games.
vintage midway
Mhm.
kiosks. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have liked to see a little bit more of that vintage art style running along the bottom, like little trims this way. You know what I mean? Fancy trim.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A little bit more there. Maybe even more coming out here.
Because people rub their feet up against the sides down there. You don't spend money down there. You put it all up top. That's it. Yeah. I think this one gets sunk down a little deeper in the ground too, doesn't it?
So the person's not floating.
Yeah, I
that
think
way.
this
Oh,
goes
yeah.
down. Just the
Oh.
green shows.
Yeah.
I might.
Yeah, you're right. Right. So
Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
kind of like that.
I guess that kind of
Yeah.
Ah,
There we go. My bad.
cool.
Hey, man, it happens all the time. Hey, we got another floater.
Yeah.
Vintage
That's weird.
Main Street 1 by K. Ramba. Something must be going on
They
with.
quit because they can't do anything, and then they try to walk away. They can't walk, so then they try to fly.
yeah. There's no pathing to go to.
The gumball machine out front. That's cool. Monsieur Freights. And a coffee canopy.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
this.
separates it into its own space, yet it's fully connected.
I want
not
to
just
see a full vintage coffee shop. We've seen the steampunk coffee shops. I want the vintage coffee shop. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Quite like it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice use of angles.
We have another one. I guess K. Ramba's doing a series. Vintage Main Street Corner. They all kind of click together, I'd assume.
Yeah, making a park.
Or at least for a section of a park, maybe across the pathway from one another. I really do like the way you're angling
yeah,
these.
Following a bobcat.
Got to catch it while it's open.
How does this work?
I think the lids open and close on them. And so you've got to toss the ball in the bucket. Usually it's a little further back. And so you got to catch it while the lid's open.
Skee-ball.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is a
Mhm.
good ski ball.
That's really, really good.
Wow.
It's really
Wow,
well.
I even put the balls in it.
How do you do all that?
Superb.
Is that like the edge of a candy cane or something?
Ah, yes, the
can't get to it.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Ah, that's so clever.
Yeah. I think that's the same she used
Yep, the wood ball.
to the right for the other game.
That is so ridiculously good.
That's really good.
Mm.
And like, what is the cash thing you made out of? Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
With a... Oh.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
The way people like turn basic shapes just to get one little detail is...
Or any shapes. They do it with all
Yeah.
kinds of anything that's not on the grid. People do amazing things with.
Well, I'm just saying, like, going out of your way to add a basic shape just to sell that coin slot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
That's amazing.
that is.
That's a spot-on skee-ball. Wow. That should be a little blueprint in and of itself that you upload. Just this guy. Whoa!
Sorry, you lose.
Extreme skee-ball.
Why is that there?
It's the firework thing, I
firework.
think. That
Those
is,
little round.
The little round holes are made out of the fireworks.
Oh, that makes sense there. You know, this is what
Just
happens when you
incredible.
get the ball in the ski hole. It's like...
Yeah.
We have a winner and a burn victim.
We don't like giving out prizes here.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I love this.
What's he used
Can
for
you
the
zoom in
buggies?
on those buggies? Yeah.
The buggies.
Ah.
Like,
Oh,
what's the buggy for?
It's
Pushing your
Children.
kids around.
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I made a buggy shop too. I got picked up on it right off the bat because, and you see those things everywhere in Walt Disney World.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, during the summer,
Huh.
out front of rides, they'll have like a sea of like 100 buggies parked. People are inside the attraction.
Oh, look at this. The Traveling Circus by Floss. Or
You
we
know, when
say
I first saw
Floss?
it, it made me think of Floss.
Zoltan.
that's- I love the trim work on the top of
You
your
and your
wagon.
snakes. The circus go by, what's the one called? Cassie Moby? What was your
Oh, what? Kasi Mbio.
Mbio?
It
Yeah.
means feed safari or race or something in Swahili.
Yeah, they went and captured all your animals.
Uh-huh. Yes, they did. Yeah, I do feel a bit cruel
Hey.
that they don't have much space to live.
Not
Well, it is
much at
vintage.
all.
No. But, you know,
He looks happy though.
circus back in the
Ah.
20s or something.
Hey, you made them blow up like in Fallout. Did you
Yeah.
Did you see these
Yeah,
guys in
maybe I was-
Fallout?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're definitely inspired. That's
That was
hilarious.
subliminal.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't even make the connection at all.
I told,
yeah, see those
I
all the
told
time.
Chant that these guys are in Fallout and everybody hates them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing much happens in there. It's just like a little...
Boom!
the circus is coming to town.
I do love the trim work though that you put on these wagons.
Yeah,
Nice
these
job.
little carts are amazing.
Yeah.
Perfectly detailed.
You even numbered them, huh?
Mm-hmm. And they're random numbers as if, you know, there's other carts
Right.
around
Right.
with other animals like the lion. He went missing.
Uh-oh. Who misplaced the lions?
Oh, that's great. It's such a good
Yeah,
idea.
beautiful work.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Love this.
Thanks.
Love the top of the
100, 150 pieces. Yeah, I would have never thought to do a little wagon like this with the cage doors. It's perfect. It almost feels like this came with the vintage DLC. You know?
Mhm.
I'm
They go
surprised
well.
we didn't get more circusy things.
Yeah,
More
I
animals.
was hoping for tents.
Animals. I wanted lions.
Yeah,
that's what I
agree.
said. Yeah. That's too bad. Yeah, that like why wouldn't you have lions? That's like the main thing at a circus, right?
Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my!
And animatronics and people, circus entertainers.
Like a juggler? Like
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they gave us way too many trapeze people.
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
trapezes should have been something that
The trapeze.
the trap Well, how do you say trapeze is
Trapeze artist?
Yeah, trapeze artists.
Well, no, like
But I
plural.
prefer
Plural.
trapezes.
Trapeze.
Yeah, trapeze artists, but I prefer trapezes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's go with that.
Anyways, I would call them trapezes.
I don't think the girls would want to be called that.
Anyway. Yeah, they should have put them on a animation cycle rather than give
Yeah,
you
they should.
50 of them. Like give you like a choice of what their loop is. Anyways, moving on. Vintage Hotel by Planet Coaster. Whoa, Frontier, you're what? Why is it by
Welcome to the
Planet
community.
Coaster? Is there
Well,
someone?
that was his.
That was
his
the
name.
title he took. Yeah,
What is his name?
yeah, that's the title he took.
That's his
when he
name?
joined Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Weird.
made fun of him. I made fun of him that it said in Discord that Planet Coaster is typing.
But
Yeah, it's
Like-
really.
I was like, oh guys, shit, be quiet, be quiet.
But he
go-
must have
it's
changed
about
his
to go
name because
down.
I never registered a Planet Coaster.
Oh,
He might have done
And
that.
if you change your name in Discord, you guys have to inform me because now you are no longer a registered member because you changed your name.
but it's a cute little basic motel. I like it. No,
I like the
Yeah.
sign.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of vintage stuff going on. There's the flowers, the cars.
Cars, yeah.
and I
Lights,
appreciate
maybe?
why you did not. I appreciate
No.
why you did not put windows on the back because you don't need people skipping out and not paying. That makes sense.
I would feel pretty much locked in though.
Well, you know, that's how the old motels were pretty basic. They were
Yep.
one door to get in, and that was it. And the window was in the front, and there was usually, well, if it
They
was
had
really
that.
old, you had the fans. But if it had, fairly new, you had an air conditioning unit at the front window.
Right. Victorian Garden by
Save the
Raven
sound.
Ravel. Okay.
Oh, that's a nice idea. I like a bricked-in garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too. I would like to see a little bit more of that ivy hanging around the sides.
Yeah, on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, it's like a little private garden.
I was going
Mm.
to say, if
put
you
benches inside.
block up the
Secret.
doors, it could be your secret garden.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Like the
yeah.
movie as a kid.
Yeah, I think it's really pretty. I would do something to the outside to kind of attract the people
Maybe put
in.
some of the new trimming pieces on the outside.
Yeah,
like we
vintage
saw floss shoes on the tops of our wagons.
Yeah, all sorts
How does
of
it look at night?
stencils.
I also want a little bit of height, so maybe some taller trees.
Mm-hmm. Something poking out the top. That's right.
So they can
Yeah.
be tantalized by maybe what's within.
Mm-hmm.
Drawn
Good,
to it.
good point.
Yeah, I like that feedback. And if you
But I
had
do
some
like-
trees, you could string up some of these lights. I don't know which ones. Maybe the Christmas lights or the ones that the box lights that Webb likes so much. But if you had some, lights going around the trees, and then a few of those fireflies, then you wouldn't really need as much of the wall decorations because you'd be so attracted to what you're curious. But
We'd be
I would
like a mall.
Yeah.
yeah, I would still add some like fancy trims and then maybe some ivy, and I think this would be very nice.
Ooh, the rose vines would go really nice on it too, on the outside.
Mhm.
Agreed.
Are there any insects, bees and butterflies and things inside?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are.
Butterflies.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if
It looked like
we
there
can
were some
catch
Catching
bees
to
flying
like,
around
you know.
too.
the bees are really hard to spot. I find
They are.
They are. The butterflies are great.
Oh, there
And it
was
just gives
that was a bee.
extra movement.
Yeah,
doesn't
that
it?
was a bee.
Oh,
You almost
Right,
got
I
us
can see
stung,
him.
Johnny.
I missed the bee.
Yeah, he flew right at us.
Vintage Chief Beef by Triskin. Ooh,
Cool.
burgers.
Burgers.
Says it all.
Hey, can you color this? Because the purple's off to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, it's pink? Why
Yeah.
does that look purple?
It's just the way the material takes the tint.
Oh. Yeah, definitely would have gone with a blue there. Maybe, is that the default color?
Yeah.
All right, he didn't know to color it then, I guess. And you could color the yellow lights as well, right?
Oh, you got 4 different colors
Yeah.
to pick from. Yeah.
Yeah. Chief beef. Let's look a little bit more beefy. Oh, there's a gulpy in there.
Yeah, there's 3 shops.
Why the heck?
I don't know. I think I would have just kept it just beef.
I would have too. And then I would have tried to find a few things that accent Chief Beef himself. You know, just some of those. You could color these vintage lights, maybe blue or red. Do some of those fancy trim works and color that. I feel like there's a little bit something missing around the top, like
Right on the top. I agree with you.
Some sort of
Instead
canopy?
Of the railing, it needs a piece of trim.
Yeah.
Right above right on top of the white wall piece there.
yeah, something.
Kind of tying the bricks together.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I do like the shape of the building, though.
I
Yeah.
do too.
I do too, yeah.
I think it's a great shape, and I like the way that they used the roof like they did.
It's
Smart.
I would go back and add a little bit more detail. I mean, you definitely have the part count for it, so it feels a little bit work in progress. Like I would do some sort of trim or canopy hanging over the edge.
Will the signs, the carnival signs fit in those little wall pieces that are blank between the shops? You know, the ones that are on the back of Floss's.
the posters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
yeah, that would.
Yeah.
those would go nice in there. That would add a lot of detail.
Yeah, and you can kind of steal ideas from some of the things other people are doing. You know, some of this could be your trim if you're looking for something, or there's lots of different things throughout this episode you can get ideas from.
Oh, that's what I do all the time. I'm not going to lie to any of you. I learn from every one of you folks.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
you build.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Everything is inspired by something. That's a good start, though.
I like it.
Fountain of Love by Lawman. All right.
The water pressure is insane.
That's a little high. Why is it
He's
like
high in
that?
love.
That's just
No.
what that was
Yeah.
about.
Love
Love
those
the
climbing
flowers.
ropes.
I love the hanging
Yeah.
flowers. Yep.
Coloured white, it's lovely.
Yeah.
I kind of hope you put fairy lights in there. Ooh.
Just had to see.
Little tall
Little tall.
Yeah.
for that wall. If you
Yeah.
pulled it down just a touch, yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's. I love the use of your flowers in this. Really.
Yeah.
I don't know about the water. It
It's
does
a
look
little
like
fast.
It's a bit heavy. Yeah, might have tried to use a different water effect.
Maybe just
I
a
know.
small sprout or what it's called.
Yeah, but my God, I love the colors you use for the flowers.
I'd love to see some fireflies.
Mm.
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
go nice in here.
Or yeah,
Wait, so all the
A
fairy
soft
lights.
touch. Yeah, a soft touch of light.
white and
Right.
pink glitter, or like the. Yeah, are they fireflies if you color them white and pink, or is it just fairy dust at that point? But I agree. Antique Auction, by Just a Memento by Bellasaria.
I like that. That's nice.
It's like a little part of the park where they just say, "Okay, let's take the stuff we're not using and set it back here," kind of like how Disney does.
Yeah.
It's not very organized though. It kind of feels post AP as well. It's just some weird trash it.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, it's cute. Yeah, that's fun.
It's well placed, all the mess.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, when I first saw it, it made me think of Disney World. There are places in Disney World where they just set old parts down.
Hmm.
You know,
Interesting. Oh, he's got a nice suit on.
makes you stop and wonder what kind of rides were in the park.
I like it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Arcade by Trizikin. All right, a vintage arcade. What kind of games are you gonna play in there, you guys?
Well, you'd have pinball. You would have the strongman game. You remember the one where you do the
Yeah.
hand grip?
Or the hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but the hand grip especially is a real popular one back in the day. You had that metal handle you had to squeeze and see who had the strongest fist.
All right.
Then
I
you had
play a
the
lot
penny,
of Time Crisis.
Then you had the
That was
penny
fun.
crusher.
I would have liked to see an interior, or what you could have done is maybe jazzed up some of those vending machines or popcorn stands to, I don't know, because you know how like Extraordinaire made all those arcade machines. People will actually stand at them now if you use ATMs or the food vendors. It might be a little bit weird if they come out with a drink, but
Well, it's the price.
Well, you know, we have some really good soda machines in the workshop that people have made that these new soda machines will embed into perfectly. And I've heard people complaining that, oh, well, you know, you can't make them side by side. Well, there are some that you can embed them into so it looks like you've got 4 abreast. It's kind of cool.
But then people don't have to interact with everything. It could just be a building in a park that.
yeah, I agree. Ah, Twirling Ace, a vintage ride skin by Masculine.
Those
I love the
clouds are
clouds.
Perfect for
awesome.
that flat ride.
Yeah, it's really cool.
They're so wispy.
They are.
Let's
Clouds are not easy to
take it
do.
in test mode, Johnny.
DuckTales.
Is this the first time we've seen this flat ride
Yeah.
work? Yeah. I haven't used it yet. I mean, I've looked at it, but I haven't used it. It looks like it'd be a fun ride. We had something similar to it at Six Flags over Georgia, except they kept running into each other because they were on chains.
Oh, look.
They ended up closing the ride.
Does it hit the plane? It's coming close, but it's just dodging it. Holy moly.
Perfect.
That's nice.
That's a little scary. Oh, that one we got it.
Oh, dang.
So can't the riders? They choose. They control it themselves, don't they?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
it is.
Oh,
Well,
that's freaking awesome. Oh, that makes a big difference. I want to go on that now.
Are they like the go-karts? Can we control it as a viewer?
No, we can't control this.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
But yeah, Six Flags over Georgia had a ride similar to this, except you could only control the rudder, and it would turn your plane left and right.
You sure? Because I
hooked
got
to
this thing
chains.
spinning, I think. Unless it's randomly choosing to do that.
I think it's random. It'd be great if it was, but I don't.
I tried one of them on the trip here. We have one in Denmark, and I think there's one in Blackpool
Well,
too.
Oh, Pip Shop Penguin by Deadeye Duck.
These penguins are very popular, aren't they?
Yeah. This is
It's a penguin paradise.
I love it.
I do too.
Wow.
Our community does love penguins, though.
They are popular.
It's cool.
I want to go hang out with the penguins.
And these are
Yeah.
tropical penguins. That's
I'm
what's so
warm
cool
right now.
about
I just
these.
want to chill here with the penguins. Or maybe I can go down.
Did you see that online?
What? Oh.
I just got
Blowing up water.
a spout of water.
penguins on vacation in Hawaii.
It's great.
That's cool. It's like
I thought that was one.
It's a great composition.
And it's a pip shop.
is.
Pip shop. Pip shop.
Now, where's
there we go.
the-
I'll say it right in a moment.
Is there a shop in here? Okay, here we
Yes.
go.
Yeah.
That's great. Although the shop being on the back is a little strange.
I was gonna say I liked it
Yeah?
because it means this is this is usable from all sides.
Yeah.
I guess
Not
if it was
just
on
the
a
front.
beachfront, I guess the shore of the beach would be down here. So I guess it would
Yeah.
make sense to come back and get your, it calls people down to the beach, and then I can see it working. Sir,
It's missing a U.
Yeah.
Around the World Skin by Rich Twist. It's this thing. The freaking, what'd you call it? The brain scrambler, the egg mixer.
Oh,
I don't.
one of
That's
those.
that's
that is-
exactly what I called it.
Yeah, that is not a ride I want to ride.
No,
No.
it's
I got my foot
rickety.
stuck in one of those when I was a kid.
Oh, I've had a horrible time on one of those.
No,
I love his trim work though on top of the fence.
Me too.
It's good use of those shapes.
Yeah, for sure. It's colorful.
It's
It's,
really
fun.
nice.
It feels very circus-like.
Good use of the monkeys.
Definitely has the vintage feel. Oh, great job.
Mm-hmm.
Ba, ba, ba.
Bum, bum, bum.
Open Air Vintage Circus by Carousel. All right. Our first actual circus. Ba-da-ba-da. Ooh, get your magic here. It's just random. Popcorn, fortune. All the games. The crane game. And there they are.
You know what we're missing? We're missing a boiled peanut machine. I
Boiled
wonder if there's
peanut?
Yeah, you've never had boiled peanuts?
No.
Maybe it's just really popular in the South, but they'll boil peanuts and sell them at carnivals and
What
circuses.
does boiling the peanut do to the peanut?
It just makes it where the shells come off easier.
Oh,
You know, you have to peel the shell off.
right.
Yeah.
I like dry roasted peanuts and things.
Yeah, roasted peanuts.
I'm not sure about boiled peanuts.
Yeah,
They
That's
don't
what
sound
they do.
too appetizing.
I'm sure it's fine, but
Yeah.
It's just kind of the old way they'd heat them.
is there something hiding behind those doors?
That's what I've been wondering.
Yes, kinda.
Props.
Prepping for a show.
I think there needs to be a few more trapezes. Trapezes? Whatever. There needs more. There's like
TPC.
there's only 2 of them and all these guests.
And no net to catch any of those poor people.
I really
fine.
don't
They're
still
professionals.
understand why they're in the game. I think it's a random addition.
These?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they gave us too many of them.
Certainly.
Yeah, I think 1 or 2 would have been nice, but they gave us how many?
But I don't get why
10.
they didn't give
Total
us
of 10.
freestanding animatronics that look like these guys.
Ones
I mean,
that
I
do
love
somersaults or something.
Yeah, that's gonna be the
cartwheels.
spot
Jugglers.
when
Yeah,
you're seeing
jugglers.
them.
Once you have these, now you need the lion
Mime
down
monkey.
below. Doing, it's incomplete. It's a little disappointing. But we got these. Ba-da-ba-da.
Yeah, we
Those guys.
Makes up for it.
Absolutely amazing.
But I like this build though. It's a very nice idea.
It is.
Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
And it really
Outdoor
does have the
circus.
old feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Love it.
Ba-ba.
Da-da-da-da. All right, what is this thing? Butterfly Aviary by Gear Ratio.
Oh, I saw that on
Holy
the shop.
moly.
It is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Wow.
Oh,
We
God,
have a,
look
wow.
at the butterflies.
Yeah, we have something like this here in Georgia.
Yeah, I've been to a few of these.
Yeah,
He put sound effects in here.
he did. didn't he?
Ambiance.
Yeah, this
That's
is
perfect.
this is so good. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
that's lovely.
I think this could be like really cool for you do a section of a park or leading up to a coaster or a ride, like your queue leads you through multiple aviaries. You know what I mean? And then you have like a tunnel version, maybe some fish off to the left and the right, like tanks.
Yeah, snakes.
I just thought this would be a great.
Freaking snakes. Yes, snakes. I said fish. And she goes, yes, snakes.
I thought this would just be a great spot for your pathing to lead through your park. You know?
Yeah. Can't get
Like
enough of
going-
this. I love it.
Yeah, going from one section to another. This would be a focal point between the different areas.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Just needs a crow on top. Grr. Twisted Mansion Vintage by Tri40. Holy moly.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Mhm.
Oh, I love it when people take the non-grid pieces and use them like this.
It's ingenious.
I don't know what it is. It's something about it reminds me of like Jack in the Box clowns. Like, "Ah!" Like I feel like the whole thing's laughing at me. You know?
It's got that sort of white cider.
That's just
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a random piece of pizza in the window.
That's great. And the penguins again.
Penguins.
Oh, we're going to see a lot of the penguins, I think.
Why don't I see the penguin?
Straight,
Middle of your
straight
screen.
ahead.
In the glass.
Oh, what? I didn't even think to look in the window.
There's also snakes in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is wacky.
Yeah.
Mhm. But I like it.
I do too.
I'm amazed he doesn't have one or two of the
Let's take it at
pictures
night.
upside down.
It's probably nice at night.
Oh,
Wow.
I definitely like
I
that
do like the
nighttime
lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a bit of a cosmic cow lighting feel to
Well,
it.
red, white, and blue.
Mm.
Really like this.
Yeah, that's neat. Really neat.
The colors, the color scheme is perfect too. I like it.
I like what he did with the stairs as well.
Yeah, for me, it's a little reminiscent of the facade of It's a Small World, but he went crazy with it.
Very cool build.
Yeah, it's kind of like It's a Small World meets with Alice in Wonderland, the twisted version.
Yep. Sign me up.
Oh, nighttime firework.
Good catch, Johnny.
Sorry. That's cool. That's a quick one.
That's a great addition, though.
Yeah, I'm glad you
agree.
spotted that.
I mean, it's already a ride skin. It's already got vending machines. So on top of that, it's a show.
Yeah. Bellina Hotel and Spa by Nick DiMama. Oh boy.
The front of this is gorgeous.
Interesting mixing. It
Yeah,
works here.
This
does.
is
Yeah, it
neat.
Very interesting. I really like this.
Yeah.
They created their own style.
I love this, what do you call it? Glass dome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Atrium.
ramble.
Yeah. It definitely looks and feels like a spa. Hey, this is nice.
Yeah, like
I like this loading bay.
Made it all business-like in the back.
That's awesome.
no, like the roof, not the roof spa.
Wow.
Gah!
Those are
I-
called... What are those called? I don't know.
Those are the ones where you swim against the current
Yeah.
or exercise.
Yep. A cute little shower. Aw.
Yeah, lots of details in there. It's a hotel, right? So, I see. We go.
Lots of them. Yeah.
Get a little bug to fix.
That's okay.
Just put a basket under it. It's hanging flower.
Little bar.
Very
love it.
detailed. Yeah.
Mhm.
Very well thought out. What's in the upper windows there? Is there anything in there? No.
Just the. Well,
Ah,
they put a little bit.
that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, you can see through and see a little bit of detail, some noise.
Makes you think it's a room,
Yeah.
the penthouse room.
That has to be 4K, right?
Yeah.
I would imagine so.
Almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of details in this.
I like how
Yeah.
the umbrellas are spaced out randomly. You know, I like that. That it's like they made a walkway between them, but they're not. They're not perfectly spaced. It looks more like what you'd see in real life, if you know what I mean.
Wacky Works by Dan Thorpe.
Wacky Waterworks. Yeah,
Waterworks. Oh, right.
yeah.
That's cool. I really like this.
I like how
It's nice
what he
that
did with the
the
font.
piping used.
Just that little bit of mixing up the font or randomizing
Colors.
it. No, just like how they're wacky. Tilted them, jutted them. It works really well.
And great use of colors, because you'll notice his water tank's yellow, so he tied it in with the sign. And the ride's got so much blue.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting ride.
Yeah, it's really great.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't ride it though, even though it's looked this awesome.
Quite a queue.
I like the overhang he made at the station.
Yeah.
This?
Yep.
Yeah, that's nice.
Tied it in with the queue.
Gives a little bit of depth to the ride.
Yeah, he really makes the
Exactly.
ride feel like it belongs.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
really
he
cool.
worked it in like it's the pump.
Yeah.
Oh, it soaks them. That was that alarm. I see.
Oh, yeah, that's that.
This breaks, and then it goes down here, and then the water shoots out. That's great.
Made a whole new ride out of it. It's
I like
a water
that.
ride now.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Really well done.
Nice job, then.
Very
Yeah,
good.
I like that.
Okay, we have Sky Aces ride skin by Amora. That's nice.
It is.
That trim's lovely.
I would have liked to actually see an enclosed roof on it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Well, Amora is working on a little laptop. I've spoken with her. I'm amazed that she's building like she is. She's making some real nice little detailed items that I don't think I'd have the patience.
Yeah, I think what maybe a roof like something we've seen over here, or just something, a gazebo of sorts, like over here.
I could be wrong about Amora's computer.
I think
if I am, I apologize.
I think the flowers would work really well here. The vines on a graded roof. What were you gonna say, Chant?
I was just gonna say, or some Christmas lights strung up there
Definitely.
Yeah, nice.
That's a nice notion.
to keep it light
It'd be
and
nice to
airy.
keep a bit of
What does it look like at night?
decoration.
It's got a bit of a glow.
Oh yeah, this spooky lights. Nice.
It works. Maybe a couple
It has that
of those
vintage
here.
feel. Yeah.
Nice work.
Oh, it definitely has the vintage feel.
Yeah, for sure.
Last but not least, the Enchanted Village Hotel by Libby's. Wow. I was going to say this looks like a Wix build.
Nice treehouse.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I like
Treehouse
this a
with
lot.
mushrooms.
The treehouse and mushrooms
Yeah.
goes
I
well.
love those ladders.
Love the colors.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
Nice
very
composition.
very fantasy. Rope
Lots of
ladders are
these.
fun.
good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
There
nice.
are.
Yeah, I would
see
say
them
it's more
too.
fantasy than vintage. What?
Yeah.
What's from the vintage?
Butterflies, maybe?
Butterflies.
Yeah,
There it is.
Yep, and
great.
you've
I
got
do love it.
the
Can we see it at
bugs. There's a crow,
It is
Johnny.
it is nice, but I'm having a hard time figuring out what this vintage is here.
There
Well,
it is.
you got the fireflies. They're from the vintage pack. You got the butterflies.
Maybe someone.
I don't
should
even
work
think
on
that's
that.
butterflies. It's just the stuff. This was in the game before the vintage.
The fireflies.
Oh, this.
Fireflies. Yeah,
It
there's
had
two
the
kinds.
feel. It had the tag,
Yeah, there's-
so
The others are fireflies as well.
Yeah, along with some embers.
Yeah.
But I could see this fitting into a fantasy blueprint.
there's also some
Oh,
flowers.
definitely.
Still, I can see that.
right.
Yeah.
And some trims as well. I mean, there are bits of the vintage pack everywhere, just little.
Yeah.
little
Yep,
bits.
just little things, and that's what we were talking about earlier. It's people are going to mix
Accent, yeah.
mix them in. Yeah,
Accented.
Mhm.
and this
Great
is
work.
a beautiful build.
Guys,
It
love
really is.
Love it.
I'm going to have a hard time picking a favorite out of these.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, got a really long list.
Speaking of which, we got that was all 28, so we got to pull out our number generator.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had that.
Oh, yeah. Can't remember what number I am.
I'm sharing my application screen, so you guys can't see the numbers, can you?
Nope,
No.
we trust you.
All right.
Hmm.
And stop. 42351. Floss,
Wix.
Chant,
Jan.
Me, Web.
hmm
Okay, let's take a look at them again. You're up first.
Can I pick 3?
No.
No,
Okay,
no, because I got to be last.
well, you better pick the ones I don't pick then.
Putting the pressure on now. Making me nervous.
It's between. Yeah, it's still between 3. Okay, I'm just going to close my eyes and point.
Oh, Johnny, that'll work for you. She's pointing right there.
Yeah, can you see that one? It's got to be. It's Zaphor's ride skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
It definitely is. It's a great pick. Great build by
It's-
Zaphar.
Mhm.
Stunning.
It's
Oh, you
amazing.
caught it while the balloon was just launched.
I
Great
love
Perfect.
I love how it
The
just
I love the
sits in
shape
there.
of that. Yeah, it really looks like it's opening because of the
Mhm.
shape of it, doesn't it?
And the
It makes
chains.
that.
such a
Yeah.
crazy
I
build.
really like it.
Yep.
So. Yeah.
Wix.
Hmm.
I think I know which one he's gonna pick.
Me too. And you're circling it.
Me too.
No, I'm actually no. I don't think so. Actually, not this time.
Okay. Where are we headed?
I'm thinking of going with the Wacky waterworks from the Thor.
Yeah,
I really
that's
like
fun.
that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
one of my
It's very
favorites.
creative.
I liked it too.
Super
Good
cool.
music choice.
All right, Chance.
I'm looking at a list of 10 here. I'm having a really tough time picking one, but I'm just gonna go with the butterfly aviary.
Ah, yay.
Choice.
I think it really needs a shout out. It
Was this one?
beautiful?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes, so lovely.
yeah, that is good.
Yeah, I could go to a park and spend a couple of hours just sitting in there.
Oh, there was a bee.
Yeah, wonderful. Beautiful. Ah, what are you guys doing to me? I have a big list too.
But we shortened it down for you now.
You did. Not by much. I'm gonna go with Floss's
Yes.
Oh, yay.
Good.
hippo cage.
Good.
The rolling circus, it feels like such an integral part of the kit. It feels like they gave you the cards, but you built them.
Yep.
Very good job on these ones.
Thanks.
Yeah.
No hippos were hard.
and I love the hippo
Points
one.
out.
No hippos were home.
Yeah, it's really good.
He's happy. He's got a straw.
Poof! Well done.
Wow.
And
I still-
web.
Yeah, and I still have lots of great ones that I could pick from.
Mhm.
There's at least 5 that you guys didn't pick that I'm looking at going, wow, I like all these. I'm gonna go with Haplo's little garden, the 4th one that we looked at, 5th one I think, 5th one. Yeah, that one. I really like
Yeah,
that.
that is lovely.
That's
Yeah.
a great
Mhm.
kit he put together.
Mm-hmm.
Great flower arrangements. Good colors.
I can see where you can use that in a park, and you can move parts around and use different components. It's just
Yep.
looks very versatile.
Yeah,
Sure.
it is. It's a really useful piece.
Yeah, I love that it looks more than just a ride skin.
Mhm.
Yeah. At first look, you wouldn't even think it's a ride.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like a kind of pass through area. I mean, you could even take this piece. Is it separate? It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's so neat about it.
You could make an arrangement with it, right, for your pathways.
Mm-hmm.
You could take the ride out. You could take the ride out and make it a walkway, like you said, Johnny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
Just
it
very versatile.
for sure. Boom! There you go, everybody. That's all 28 creations. A little bit of a longer episode to get through these 28, but I guess it's the first look at the vintage stuff. Very good creations so far out of the vintage DLC.
Thank you for all the great creations. Really love looking at these.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's going to do it for this episode, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next Blueprint Spotlight. Bye now.
Bye.
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 Ba-da-ba.